Feliz Navidad y bienvenido a Chisme Café.
Feliz Navidad a todos de mi parte de Centroamérica. I know today is Christmas for everybody in Central America, so Merry Christmas.
And they celebrate on Christmas Eve, right?
Yes. So they do celebrate on Christmas Eve, and the reason they celebrate on Christmas Eve is I have no idea why they celebrate on Christmas Eve, but traditionally on the 24th everybody celebrates Christmas.
In America, we just do Christmas Day.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So, but that being said, I'm going to go into the chismes of this week. And we're going to start off with Argentina did actually win the World Cup. I was wrong. I did say France was going to win it, but Argentina did win. They did go out on a penalty kick out, and then ended up taking it and winning it.
Which is a good reason why we did not bet on the game.
Yes, because I was going to bet against Argentina. So thankfully I didn't put any money down. But the chisme is that Salt Bay is actually being investigated
By FIFA.
by
right?
FIFA for why he was down in the fields celebrating with Argentina players.
Is he from Argentina? Or where is he from? Do you know?
No, I didn't look into where
No.
he's from. I just know he's a celebrity chef, and he's got multiple very expensive restaurants throughout the country. The one thing is that really made people mad, I think if people have seen the videos, is that there's a video of him grabbing Messi.
And grabbing the trophy.
Yeah,
right?
and grabbing the trophy and kissing the trophy and doing his stupid antics. And so they're investigating why he was down there. I think they're working on banning him from a few of the next games or World Cups because there's no reason he should be down there.
Right.
He's interesting. I used to think he was cool, and then
He just got very extra.
Yes, very annoying extra where he was throwing meat and salting everything, but it was just outrageously stupid.
Yeah. So going along the lines of those investigations, I'm sure everyone knows, but is he the founder or the CEO?
Yeah, CEO.
CEO of FTX got released on $250 million of bail.
Yes, but he's got to stay at home.
Yeah, he's on the house arrest.
Yes,
but...
so he did get released. There's a huge investigation. There's a lot of money he stole from people, and they let him on house arrest, and he'll be sitting at home until the investigation.
In California, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know.
The other
it's crazy because they think he might have stole more money than Bernie Madoff.
Yes, and Bernie Madoff stole
60 billion.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't quote me on those numbers. I might be lying.
Yeah, but he stole. Yeah, so they were saying that he probably stole more money than the world record of stealing money.
Right.
So they're definitely investigating him. He did steal a lot of. Yeah, he just stole a lot of money, and they're definitely. I don't know if you believe in cryptocurrency and what he did.
We hope you all didn't lose crazy amount of money.
Yes,
but
lesson
learned, right?
Exactly. And that doesn't even bring me into the next chisme, but if you guys know anything about hip hop artists, Tory Lanez has been convicted or found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion.
I mean, I guess it does go along with investigations, being guilty, It
so
works.
he did
Tis the
get
season.
Yeah. He was convicted. He was charged with discharging a firearm, with gross negligence, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, and carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm. And this was back in July, I think.
Of this year?
Yep, and he just got convicted. So he was charged with all three.
And where did he shoot
Convicted
her?
of all three felonies.
And she's okay?
Yeah, she's fine. I think he shot her in the foot.
Oh,
and then I think
okay.
she was trying to play it off that it wasn't that, and they stepped in and they investigated. So he's facing up to 20 years of jail time, is I think what the article said.
Oh, dang.
So, don't be out here shooting famous, shooting people. So definitely, register your guns and don't be doing dumb things.
But, as you can see, we have our little Christmas tree candle. We are in the business of small Christmas trees. If you know us, we have this tiny little 3-foot tall tree that I bought a few years ago because it was on sale, and I thought it was bigger.
Yeah, so that brings into traditions, family traditions. Morgan and I don't
We don't have
a lot of traditions for Christmas.
but I know a lot of people do. So
Yeah, so on the Spanish culture, usually during this time, if you're from Central America, you're making some type of tamale. People love tamales. I am on the complete opposite. I think they taste like mush. But there's different parts of it. You can have Mexican tamales, Guatemalan tamales.
and you can have sweet tamales,
Yes,
right?
and pastry tamales, yeah.
And you don't like those either.
No, I don't like any of that because it all tastes like mush. But that's a big tradition for people from Central America. Tamales are a very big thing. You make them as a family group. It's a family effort. I don't
It's
really.
just more of like a bonding
Yes,
thing. Like
yes.
in America, you go to your parents' house or whatever you do, and you just hang out with family. It's pretty much that. It's just you make tamales.
Yes, yes. And then another tradition is ponche, which is just fruit punch. It's a drink that they have.
Right.
Morgan had it, I think, last year. My stepmom,
No, I think
Sylvia.
it's a few years ago, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a different style of. It's made of fruit and all extra some other stuff, but I'm not a big still I'm not a really big fan.
I know, like, some cultures, they have, like, I know when I was taking Spanish in high school, you would make, like, special bread around this time, too. In some cultures, I think. Because it was, like, extra credit to, like, make this bread. Maybe it wasn't even extra credit, but it was, like, you had to make this bread.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
Well,
So it might be
I
some
had
different
to do
cultures,
it.
different families. My family's never made bread, or that I know of. But yeah, it's a big thing. 24th, you get together. You either have some kind of caldo. We usually have pozole also on Christmas Eve, and you make enough food so you don't have to cook for
Christmas.
yeah Christmas Day.
So, like, in your culture, Christmas Eve is, like, the big, like, labor holiday, and then Christmas Day is just, like, you chill and do nothing.
That's correct. Luckily, this year, our traditions usually involves that we come and visit Morgan's dad. His birthday's on the 24th.
Right.
So we celebrate Christmas Eve with him, celebrate his birthday, and then on the 25th, we'll go and drive down to her grandma's house. Yep.
And then we go over to your parents' house. So it's a lot of driving. It's a lot of, like, holidays as a kid. They used to be so fun. Like, it was just time away from school, and now they're just so much. You have to balance all of the families. So we really don't have traditions, like, as a couple yet, besides what you just mentioned. But, like, for growing up, it was always we would celebrate Christmas with the family on Christmas Eve because it was my dad's birthday. We'd open presents Christmas Eve night. We always have a certain cake because it's my dad's favorite cake. We have it once a year. So we have Mississippi Mud, and then we would wake up and obviously have presents from Santa, and then get ready, go down to Christmas with my grandma. So we really don't have a lot of traditions, but I know a lot of families do, whether they have, like, matching pajamas or...
I think Elf on the Shelf is another.
Yes, Elf on the Shelf
I think it's really popular right now.
We didn't ever have that. I don't know if you had that.
No, for sure, no. That's not something.
Not Hispanic culture.
It doesn't.
It's really a white person thing. But yeah, we didn't do a whole lot of that. And I know you didn't really have a whole lot of Christmas traditions growing up either, but...
No, and that's kind of... Yeah, you're correct on that end. The only tradition I have, so for the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years, I always get a pair of shoes for Christmas. So anybody that knows my dad, he loves shoes. He's probably has 60 to 70 pair of shoes. But every year I can count on that. I will get a pair of new shoes. I don't know what.
And I mean, it saves us money because we don't have to buy you shoes.
Exactly.
Like, we haven't buy you shoes in how long? But yeah, it's just something that he loves because he loves shoes and he wants to give you what he loves, pretty much.
So that's the one little thing that I can always count on is that I do get a pair of shoes, and they're always really good style because my dad has
good style in shoes.
Yes, everything else.
I mean, if you know him, it's a joke of, like, his all yellow outfit, but his shoe game is on point.
Exactly. He'll the whole yellow outfit is I got him a pair of custom Converse. I let him customize them, and I ordered them for a Christmas present once. And then one day in the summer, he was wearing the yellow Converse. He was wearing yellow shorts, and a yellow polo.
But it was all different yellows.
All different shades of yellow.
So
you look like a banana.
On the monochromatic like style game, but it's just maybe not the right color to do that. But so I mean, other than that, we really don't have a whole lot. We've really been focusing maybe more on experiences, providing people experiences, and focusing on that over the last couple of year-ish, instead of things. But either way, we just wanted to come in and say Merry Christmas and
Feliz
just have
Navidad.
Have a short little podcast. And if you have any good traditions or any funny traditions, send them our way, and we'll make sure to highlight them next time.
Exactly.
Oh, and then also we wanted to follow up on our last podcast about Shane, his caffeine intake.
Exactly. So we'll wrap it up with, we were saying about caffeine intake and sleep. Shane was at 400 milligrams a day of caffeine, which is quite a bit. He hasn't cut it off completely because he still has issues, but he's down to half of it. So he's taking about 200 milligrams of caffeine.
Which is huge.
Which is good for him. And then he's been trying to kick back because he knows the side effects of what's happening. And, it's definitely not good to consume 400 milligrams of caffeine every day.
Right.
So what he said is that he takes a scoop of pre-workout now.
Oh, he doesn't do coffee?
Apparently not, but
he's off the monsters.
I think he's still lying to me, but
okay.
We'll see. I don't know if I trust him. He likes his caffeine, but yeah, he's doing better about it. So. That kind of relays back, but yeah, like Morgan said,
make sure you get your rest during this crazy holiday season. Drive safe, stay warm if you're in the Midwest because it's freezing here. But other than that, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Feliz Navidad, and we'll see you next week.